What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been on my channel before, my name is Holly. That's Kaiser. And today I'm going to take you guys through just a normal day in the life. I don't really have anything super planned for this video. Just random events of my day. So, thought I would show you guys a couple of things that I got from Petco because Kaiser is in his chewing phase and I got tons of recommendations from you guys on Instagram. So I thought I would share with you guys what I actually picked up. This is a place of no judgment. I know I'm gonna get lots of comments, people probably telling me this stuff's bad or good. Everybody's different, everybody's vet's different, but my vet approved these for him, so I am using them. We are currently in the stage of ignoring his barking, so I will not acknowledge that at all. So the two things that I got for him, and he loves these, I got these bark-worthy bully sticks. So these are the odor-free 6-inch long-lasting ones for hard chewers. He goes through one of these in probably 1 to 2 days, I would say. So we don't give them to him every single day. We just try to make one last for, I'd like it to last a week, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, because when it gets down to a smaller, like when he bites it down to this, I take it from him because I don't want him to swallow that. So those are the 6-inch ones, and then I also picked up the high chewer, hard chewer, longer ones. So we're gonna try out these and see how these work. He's getting big very, very quickly. I mean, like, he's growing very, very fast. So I'm trying to adjust his toys to that level / treats. Treats are only supposed to be like 10% of your dog's diet is my understanding. So we are very, very particular on what he has because I don't want him to be massive. And he's going under my Christmas tree right now. So our current entertainment is a Tide Pod box. We love it. Hi. 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 Get down.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, and that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Welcome to my mess of a room. So I thought I would just show you guys really quick because I'm about to curl my hair how I do it. Just show a quick little tutorial in this video. So I use the Bio Ionic 1-inch curling long barrel wand. So it has a little thing right here you can use with your hand if you want to. I never use this, and the clamp. So I used to never use a clamp. I used to use a clipless for everything, but now I do. I love this, especially for my extensions. So it has the swivel cord down here. Really, really nice curling iron. You can get this on Amazon. I'll link it down in the description box. I always have it on 360 because I try not to use more than 350 degrees on my extension hair because it's just not necessary. So the first thing I always do is I take it and I will just run my wand through it twice. And I will take it. Sorry that I'm looking onto the monitor here, but this is the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Curl it. Just keep wrapping it around. And the way that I get my loose curls is leaving a thick chunk at the end of my hair out. So I don't know if you guys can see that. That's not very big, but that's what I do is I'll leave out a section and I'll just continue to work my way back. And you can start from the front of your hair. You can start from the back, whatever you're comfortable with, and just work your way through it. So we're going to do this one away from my face again, just because I like the first couple pieces to be away from my face. And the long barrel is great because you have a lot of room to curl your hair. It doesn't get cut off, if that makes sense. That's why I really enjoy this curling iron. Leave out that little section there, hold it, drop it. And it just kind of goes by really, really quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl this. I think I'm gonna look in this mirror because this is really difficult to not look up at my little screen, which I've been trying to be way better about that. Not looking up there, but I can't blindly curl my hair. So.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas.
Okay, so then when my whole head is completely curled and cooled down, I like to let it cool. Don't do it right after you're done curling. Give it just a second on your hair to let the heat set. And then what I will do, I'll turn this off really quick. I will take a hairbrush. First thing I do is run through it with my fingers, and then I will actually take my hairbrush. This is, sorry, that's gross. This is just a wet and dry brush that I got from TJ Maxx. You can get these way cheaper at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. And I will just run through it with that. So first thing is my fingers, just kind of running through the waves. The goal is to make them look loose and natural, so you don't want to just leave them like this. If you like that look, that's more power to you, girlfriend, but that's not my favorite kind of look. So just running my hair through it, especially these front pieces, because I like these to really blend in. Again, I'm looking at the monitor, I'm sorry. Running through those curls. I have no product in it either. Keep that in mind. This is what helps blend my extensions with my normal hair. And makes it look the most natural. Especially in the back here. Okay, and then what I like to do, and because the only reason I'm doing this is because this is not fresh hair, this is old hair, I'm gonna add some dry shampoo up here just to give it a little bit of texture at the top. And my two favorite dry shampoos right now, this one is from IGK. This is the First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo, deep cleanse level. This is, I think, the highest deep cleanse level. And then I also love the one from Lululemon. If you watched my video reviewing that, I really do like this. This is the no show dry shampoo. So have that. So we're just gonna go ahead and spray it here at the top. I like to spray underneath there. Give it a second to set before you completely rub it all in. Go underneath. And right back here at the crown is a really big place that a lot of oil sets in my hair. So did that. And then we will rub it in here, like I said, within the 30 seconds. And that's pretty much how I get my curls. Really, really easy, natural looking waves. So this is end product, what it looks like. Yay! I'm Mama's big dog. I am a big dog. I'm a good boy. I am. You shake. That's a good dog. Shake. Whoops, sit. Shake. Good boy, Kaiser. Okay, shake, other arm. Sit. Good boy. Shake. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so a lot of you have asked how we've been doing dog stuff while we both work. And I thought I would explain a couple things that we've been doing with him and share them with you guys. So this is his harness that we use. The only time he has it on is if we're going outside or we need to have a grip on him. And we got this from Tyson's. I will show it here. The brand is Sporn. So basically, I'll show you how I put it on him. I already have it on him because he needed to go potty and we're gonna go outside here in a second. But So he just comes up, this is what it looks like. You slip his head in there, and then you slip his front paws in, and you adjust it. That's really the reason I like it, is because he can grow into this. So if you loosen it, it's really loose on him. But then if I pull it up and I pull this, it tightens it to him. And then it's just, you know, your regular harness, and it protects him down here. You just don't want it too tight on his legs. So then we just have our leash, and we're going to go outside. And I will show you guys, sorry for that view. I will show you guys how he lets us know if he has to go to the bathroom. So come on, let's go. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. You gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? Come on. Come on. Show him how we gotta go outside. So this is our bell. He is bell trained. So what we did with him was teach him that when he has to go to the bathroom, he is to come up and hit, yeah, we're tired, boys. He is to come up and hit his bell. This is my old dog, not my old dog, Theo. You guys know Theo. Theo's bell from when we trained him. And basically what Kaiser will do is if he has to go to the bathroom, he will come up and boop it with his nose. Can you hit it? Hit your bell. Hit your bell. Hit your bell. Hit your bell. Gotta go potty? Hit your bell. So when we trained him, I just brought him up to it, and he's not really being cooperative right now, but he boops it with his nose. That's how he tells us. So he'll, right there. He'll come up and let us know that he has to go to the bathroom by doing that. Good boy. Good job. Good job, Bubba. And I just kept putting his paw on it. So I said potty, 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 potty. And that was how he is bell trained. Has he had accidents? Yes, not very many, but that was basically how we taught him to go outside. And when I'm out here, I continuously say it. I tell him go potty, and that's just kind of how he learned. So he does a really good job with it. I highly recommend bell training if you are looking to train your puppy. It works for us. And like I said, you're gonna have moments when there's accidents, you're gonna have moments when they don't remember, and that's fine. You just have to keep reiterating it and letting them know that, you know, in order to go outside, we gotta hit the bell, we gotta hit the bell, we gotta hit the bell. And yeah, so that was how we potty trained him. So I kind of just decided that this was going to be a life update video because a lot of that has been requested on just a few different topics that I thought I would cover just sitting down. And you guys tell me you love when I sit down and talk, so here we are. I'm gonna sit down and talk. So one of the main obvious things that is an update is obviously Kaiser, and a lot of you guys have asked me, how are we making it work with a puppy? You know, how are we doing 12-hour shifts? How we're doing it with a dog? You know, how is Kaiser? Do we leave him at home during 12-hour shifts? That kind of thing. How's work going? How is it being almost a year graduated from nursing school? And I want to talk about those things. So I should probably start off by saying he is not in doggy daycare. We have not boarded him. We haven't done anything with him yet. He's only been watched one time, and that was when my mom came over and my cousin came to help with him. And the reason for that is because one, he's not vaccinated all the way, and two, he's not 16 weeks, and that's typically when a lot of those places take dogs. So what we do with him when we're gone is have somebody either come over, or we're never really at that point with him. So I work night shift for the most part. I do work day shift for those who ask. I get that question every single time I say I'm working during the day. They're like, I thought you were night shift. I am primarily, but I do work day shifts too. I like to be able to bounce between the two of them and manage both. It kind of keeps me on my toes and keeps me learning. So I'll talk about that here in a second. But when we work opposite shifts, that's how this works out with Kaiser. And we knew that when we got him. We told ourselves, you know, we have to make this work with him, and so we basically work complete opposite shifts. And I'll talk about that as well and how that works with our relationship and stuff, but basically he's never alone, if that makes sense. So I'm either home or Sam's home, and if we collide shifts, if I work night shift and then Sam works the next day, so that would mean I'm coming home during the day and Kaiser would be technically, you know, I would need to be sleeping. He's in his crate. So he is completely crate trained, and I know people have tons of opinions on dogs. Basically what I would like to say to you is be kind about your opinions about dogs, because every single person's different and everybody's life is different. So my situation is different than yours, obviously, but we crate trained him and he sees it as his safe place, and he's never in there for longer than, besides at night, 3 to 4 hours. So that's what we do with him, and we take him potty multiple times during the night, that kind of thing, because he's still little and can't make it through the night. But like I was saying, if our shifts collide, what I will do is I will come home from night shift and I will let him out. I will feed him if Sam didn't feed him before work, and I will play with him. I'll take him on a walk, get his zoomies out, you know, that kind of thing, and make him, you know that this is only for a short period of time. I need to sleep and then I get him out. And you guys know me, I don't sleep very long during the day, so it's never really an issue with that. So that is personally how we managed working night shift, day shift, working 12-hour shifts with a puppy. It's definitely difficult. I won't lie about that. I don't really know what I would do if I didn't have Sam, because the dog is primarily mine. I purchased him all by myself. Everything's in my name because I'm just being smart about it. You know, Sam and I aren't married. We're not at that point yet. So being smart about the fact that I didn't want to get to the point that if Sam and I did ever break up, we would have to fight over a dog. I didn't want that. So I'm saying I don't know how I would do this without Sam, but I have several friends who have. My friend Meredith actually got a dog last year and she's had him for a year now, and she did it alone, working night shift. So it is possible. There are ways you can do it, especially if you have lots of help. Don't let that discourage you. I talked about getting a dog for months on months, and you guys told me, you know, it's the best decision you ever made. You can make it work, kind of thing. So if you really want it and you want to make it happen, figure it out in terms of how you would, you know, take care of him when you're not there. But that is basically what we do. I have somebody here with him. He's never alone, and he's never in the crate for longer than 3 to 4 hours. So that's how we do it. He's very, very, very playful and energetic. It has been a massive life change. You know, I work from home a lot, obviously with YouTube and social media stuff, and I do a lot of stuff at home, planning content, making content, you know, doing that kind of thing at home. So when I'm not working at the hospital, I'm working here. So being at home, it's been different. It's been a change, especially because I'm not able to just sit on my couch and edit a video for 5 hours like I used to. I have to multitask. It's literally like having a child. So if you are thinking about getting a dog, I'm here to tell you that those rumors are true. It's definitely like having a baby, but it's worth it. I wouldn't take it back for anything. He has changed our lives. I think Sam loves the dog more than he loves me. I feel the same way. I'm just kidding. But it's such a different change and pace to your life that having somebody and having these responsibilities, I'm sorry, I'll change my blinds. It's just a completely new responsibility, and it's a big one. It's huge. You know, he's chewing on a bully stick right now, by the way. Also approved by our vet. But it's just a very different change of pace. But it's also really, really happy because sometimes our jobs can be really difficult. I worked day shift last Thursday, and it was just an insane shift. I mean, it's that time of year where everything is just crazy and insane, and I had one of those days. It was really, really crazy and scary, and I came home, and it was just so nice to come home to a happy dog, and I don't know, it's a great feeling. So that's how that's going. I can talk more about training and stuff, like the potty training stuff. If you guys would like to hear more about that, I could make a whole video on that, but just thought I would update you guys on how it's going with Kaiser. But for example, here's a solid example. So for Christmas, I work the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, and Sam also works those. He works day shift, I work nights. So for Kaiser, that would suck because he would basically be in the crate so much, and I don't want that for him. So he's actually going to stay with my parents and my siblings. My brother's coming home for Christmas with his wife, and that's my sister-in-law, and there'll just be lots of people at my parents, so that's where he's gonna go for Christmas, and that's like his first experience away from home. So I'm a little nervous about that, but that is as far as we've gotten with doggy daycare, boarding, that kind of thing. We haven't gotten there yet. So nursing update. Lots and lots has changed, y'all. It has been almost a year since I have graduated nursing school. I think it will be a year next week that I have graduated nursing school, and it'll be a year in February that I have been a nurse. So I'm about 10 months in. I am 10 months in to my nursing journey as an actual nurse, 10 months this month. So in February, it'll be a year. It's crazy, insane crazy to think of the growth I've made since I started talking about my RN job way back in February, March, April, June, even July. Like, so much has changed in my level of ability and in my job. It's just like crazy. I have coworkers that have mentioned that to me, how I'm night and day nurse from what I was in the beginning of the year to now. So if I could just talk about that for a second in terms of, I want you guys to know that there's hope. If you are a new grad and you're starting out, or you're having difficulties and you're anxious and you're worried about your job and you're just constantly, you know, either crying or frantic, and I want you to realize how normal those feelings are. And if you need to look back at some of my older videos talking about it, go do that, because those are some of my favorite videos, because I will cherish those for as long as my nursing journey is, because I will never forget how I felt as a new grad. I will never forget how I felt stepping out on that floor for the first time, and the first couple months, and what happened in my journey. And I dealt with some stuff in the beginning, and I was pretty much traumatized from the beginning because of what had happened. And basically I had a emergent situation when I first started my job, and it was in the very beginning. I mean, like days of me starting out by myself, and it caused me a lot of anxiety for a really long time. I actually had to talk about it with people because I could not get past it. I was scared, I was anxious. It made me so nervous that I was gonna do something wrong. That's constantly how I felt. And over time and getting more experience with cases like that, or just rapid responses, codes, getting more experience with it has made me more comfortable and a more confident nurse. And I think that that's the biggest thing that I can say is the amount of confidence / chill that I've gained over this past year just makes me excited to figure out how much I can grow in the upcoming years, because, you know, I'm still new. I'm still learning every single day. I don't know everything at all. I ask questions every single shift. I'm constantly learning, and I think that that's my favorite part, but it's the level of confidence that I have. I just can't express how much better it is going into work. So I still have anxiety, especially I get anxiety when I'm off for a while and I go back in, or I'm starting a 3-night stretch. That definitely gives me anxiety, but it's a normal level of anxiety in the fact that what kind of group am I gonna get? You know, am I gonna have a shit show? Am I gonna have a good night? Am I gonna have a good day? That's kind of where my anxiety is now. It's not as much about what am I gonna mess up? You know, what am I gonna do wrong? What if I don't know the answer? It's not like that anymore. So that's me saying to you that if you are there and you're in the beginning of your journey, please know it fades and it gets better. It really does. It's not that anything gets easier. Nothing gets easier. You just get better. And that's mainly the point of what I might title this video, that doesn't get easier, you get better. Oh my God, that's the truth. So yeah, nothing has gotten easier at all. In fact, I feel like I've been given the opportunity with harder cases and different situations, and it's not that they get any easier. It's the fact that I've picked up on a flow. I know what to do. I know how to ask questions. I know my resources, and that comes with time. And I'm 10 months in and can say I have loads to learn, but the anxiety and everything like that has just decreased, and my confidence has grown because I've gained, you know, the ability to know what I'm doing more so than I did in the beginning, if that makes any sense at all. So basically, if you are a new grad out there and you are starting your new job, or you're out on the floor and you just feel anxious and scared and like you don't know what you're doing, please hang on, chill out. Hang on. I mean, don't chill out, because you still need to have that level of anxiety to get you through, to know, you know, you need to pay attention to those things. That's something I've realized is every anxiety I had, and everybody's different. Some people don't have anxiety. Like a couple of my friends don't have it at all and don't get it. But if you have it, understand that that's a part of who you are, and it's helping you. It's helping you, you know, remember certain things that you're going to remember over time. So like I used to freak out about missing things, and I still do that sometimes. Like I'm like, fuck. Did I like have a stat lab? Did I need to get like a urine? Or I just don't like passing things on to the shift. I like to, like, I'm OCD. I want everything to be done so the next shift doesn't have a bad experience. But those are things that I used to worry about. And over time, you'll get in the habit of getting in there. Like my routine is I come in not super early anymore, and the main things I want to look at, I want to look at my vital signs. I want to know their code status. I want to know if they have any labs or medications due. I want to know their I want to look at their labs and see. I always look at hemoglobin first. That's always my first one, because we give blood a lot on our floor. So I look at that. I look at their electrolytes, everything like that, their white count, that kind of thing, because those are just common things you see on our unit. You will get in the flow of doing those things, and it will decrease your anxiety a little bit. So that anxiety you're feeling in the beginning is because you're trying to get into those things. You're trying to remember those things. So let that anxiety help you, and know that it will get better over time, because you're getting better. You're learning, you're increasing your ability to have a flow. It will get better. I hope that made sense in some sort of way to somebody, but my main point is nothing's gonna get easier. You're gonna get better. And that's my update right now, 10 months in. It will be so cool to hear my update is, you know, 15 months in, 16, 17, 18, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's just so cool to document this journey that my confidence level has grown, and I just hope to continue to grow. And that's my goal, is I want to be better. I want to be the best I can be. I want to know things. I am actually going to start studying for the certified med-surg nurse test. I want to take that sometime next year. I don't have a date set or anything like that. I just want to start studying for it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned something. I hope the update was helpful. I hope maybe the Kaiser tips, maybe, I don't know. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed so you never miss another video. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you're enjoying the holiday season, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.